said in November will be what will be the general election. He will be facing one of the Democrats. Who won on the Democrat side?
Well, no Democrat won because of the open seats, so the winner takes all. So the two Democrats that are the leaders in the race are the state Senate leader Colleen Hanabusa and a former Congressman Ed Case, who's kind of more independent but still a Democrat, who actually held this a different seat for 2 terms a couple years ago, but he gave up his seat to run for the U.S. Senate against one of the U.S. senators here, which is kind of a no-no because it's a good old boy network here.
Oh, you're kidding me? Let me guess. Daniel Akaka and Inouye.
Yeah.
Inouye.
Yep.
Those two have been in there since World War II, I think.
Yeah, before statehood, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
unbelievable.
One of them is 85.
Yeah, Inouye.
Yeah.
And he's a great, you know what, he's a great hero, American hero. He lost his arm, I believe, in World War II. He's a great American hero as far as that, but he is an absolute loony liberal and has been for 50 years or more.
Well, and it's interesting. I mean, the fact that Charles Djou was able to win the seat, Charles said in his victory speech that this was the seat was not owned by the Democrat machine. Exactly like Scott Brown said, this is the people's seat, and they elected a Republican. In the same way, it's not the Democratic machine's choice to choose who's going to be the congressman from the seat. And those two picked Colleen Hanabusa as the person, and Ed Case was actually higher in the polls a month ago because he's more independent, and people obviously are looking towards away from the status quo and the Democrats, which aren't giving us very good leadership right now. But they continue to support her, even though she's a way, way, way far left person. And Ed Case, though, is more of a moderate, and I don't think Ed Case will be able to win the primary, which is in September, and then that person will face Charles Djou in November for the actual.
Well, that's why I wanted people. That's why I wanted you to call today, Tim, because I wanted people to understand how big of a deal this is and how it gives us here in Oregon great hope. It should give hope all the way across America. If you can win as a Republican in Hawaii, for crying out loud, there's hope that maybe even Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid and some of the others get knocked out.
Yeah, and this is a district, it's Honolulu, downtown Honolulu, Waikiki, not the other islands, but downtown, very urban district. 70% approval rates for Obama still.
Crazy.
Voted for Obama 70-30 against McCain. So this is absolutely a very heavily Democratic district, and I think for any Republican gets 39% of the vote in this district, which isn't a big supporter of Republicans usually, I think says something. So I mean, all of the good guys we have there. Scott Bruin is a great guy. In the 5th Congressional District, I think that's our top pick. I'll be back in West Lynn in a couple of days, so I'll be there working hard to elect him to to vote out Kurt Schrader, who's a pretend moderate, a pretend fiscal conservative.
Yep,
so,
no doubt. So okay, well, I actually have to run, but Tim Lussier, I appreciate you calling and talking to us today. I tell you, are John Waihee and Ben Cayetano still in the game over there?
I recognize those names, but those are former governors. I know the former governors came out last ditch as Charles Djou was surging in the polls, and they demanded that the voters vote for anybody but Charles Djou. And it was just kind of funny to see the machine yet again, lose so handedly with his victory Saturday. So they are,
All right. Well, hey, good luck to you on the travel back home. Are you going to be coming home for good, or are you going to go back over there?
No, I think I'll be back working on a campaign through November, so
very cool.
Get the vote out for Republicans.
That's awesome. Well, Tim, maybe you can check in with us now and then and let us know how things are going over there.
Sounds good.
All right, you take care.
All right, aloha.
You bet. Aloha to you, too, and mahalo for calling us. Tim Lussier, and appreciate him calling. Again, we just kind of hooked up through Facebook and through mutual friends and whatnot, and I guess now he's going to be our Hawaii reporter. I like that. All right, we're going to come back in just a moment, and I believe